I came to know Jesus Christ at an early age and then was called to join the military by God when I was 28 years old. What drew me towards the Navigator mission is that God had called me into the military to serve, and the mission of the Navigators was exactly what I wanted to do, but I didn't know that mission existed until I met the Navigators at Albuquerque. So they gave me a wonderful platform to operate in the abilities that God had already called me to work in.
Alicia and I met at a Bible study at a local church that we were facilitating, and we were instant friends. We were kindred spirits, and we had a heart for the younger ladies because we had walked such difficult paths ourselves.
God had put the same heart on both of us for young ladies on the Air Force Base. So within probably 6 months, we started working on a ministry and doing prayer walks across campus, and the two of our personalities just clicked.
We always talk about she could bring the military aspect to the girls, and I could bring the motherly aspect to the girls.
The things that were my shortcomings were her strengths, and my strengths were her shortcomings, and so we just clicked as a ministry team almost from the first day we met.
The Lord just really put it on our heart that we were doing battle in the invisible realm, and that started with prayer. Not only did I feel like we were claiming the territory for Christ as we walked and prayed scripture, but we would literally go to the dorms and just pray over the souls in the dorms. I mean, we know what they struggle with, so we were asking the Lord to tear down anxieties, tear down addiction, tear down false idols. I mean, we were really, really going to battle.
Jericho was brought down by them walking around and praying for the walls to be brought down. And so we just followed God's example of walking around for him to break down the strongholds within the base.
During COVID, everything shut down, and so there wasn't an Airmen's Ministry Center. So when we arrived back here, when we were relocated by the Navigators, we started praying and prayer walking and asking the Lord, what do you want to do here? And so we began to just start reaching out to the airmen. And so what we have in this Bible study, it is filled with believers and unbelievers. It's filled with searchers and seekers. Some have never opened the Bible before, so those are the types of folks that we are happy to invite in to explore more about what they believe.
I found out throughout my military career the challenges of serving Jesus and being in the military adapted over my period of time in the military. But serving as a woman in the military was difficult at best because you're one of the few. We're only a small minority, and then as a female officer in the military, you're an even smaller minority. And then everything you do is critiqued heavily, and you wanted to make sure you maintain that appearance of officership. So sharing your faith was very difficult. But fortunately, God has placed people in my life at different times to either help or that needed my help. And when people need your help, it makes you walk stronger. When you're relied upon, it makes you forced to walk a stronger walk with God. And then those times when I was struggling, I always had people to lift me up. Ministering to other women in the military has been a true blessing. Like, I was called into this 20 years ago, and to be able to minister and to help young airmen like people had reached out to me my whole life is one of the most rewarding things God has ever called me to do.